in the count trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here is Aaron Judge. Line drive, base hit. Volpe flying around third and headed home. He's safe, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. And that one ripped into right, and that's just foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Grounder might be 2. Fired to second. On to first. Double play. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. That one ripped. That's back. Out of here. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down. Now here is Oswaldo Cabrera. It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Jason Dominguez, the next to hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. It's 5-0.
He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. George Kirby will depart. The new pitcher in the game, number 49.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. And it one-hops the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. Robles quickly throws it in. Runner holds it third, so just 1 across on the play.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. That's hard hit on the line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's an 8-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here comes Aaron Judge. The pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases. Their third home run of the inning. It's 10-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
It wasn't in the air for very long, so let's get a better view of it with StatCast, Singy.
Well, it can't stay in the air for long when it's going 117 miles per hour. It's got to get to its destination. And that was a no-doubter to everyone in the ballpark. Watching it sail out of here was just beautiful, something to behold. But all you really needed was the sound off the bat. Did you hear that, Boog? Man.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there. On its way, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 11-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other.
Trent Thornton on to pitch out of the pen here.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
2 down, bases empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. The 1-1. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Here's a 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Back here with my pal Singy on the hill and coming off a great start, Clark Schmidt.
Well, he's allowing just over 1 base runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Got him. And there's 1 down.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And now 1 and 2.
1 ball.
1 out.
2
Bases
strikes.
empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, and now the catcher comes up to hit, Austin Wells. swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Now that's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. So now 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air, center field. Canzone settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. Schmidt ready to fire now. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Struck him out looking. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Foul ball there.
Thanks for watching my game. Hopefully you're a Yankees fan.
1 down, base is empty. Goes down looking.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
2 outs, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Mariners are down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
You know, these Yankees really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They are perfect with runners in scoring position so far. Not a single out made in those spots, so these guys are feeling it.
The 3-1. And there's a foul ball. So Goldie strikes out here.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Outside 2-1. And there's a ball. drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 12-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So 1 out, nobody on. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. The shortstop takes the ball. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. 2-2. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Garver gathers, throws the first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. As expected, we're going into a rain delay, and I have a feeling this is going to be a long break, Singy. It is really coming down as they put the tarp on the infield.
Yeah, I think we kind of saw this one coming, Boog, and it's not going to be a short break either, so guess we go grab some coffee or something, man. Go sneak in a game of the show before play picks back up.
Bring it. And welcome back to the ballpark. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And that one is lifted in the air. Judge is under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting 8, the catcher,
Mitch Garver up to hit here. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 down, bases empty. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Nobody left for Seattle. Hasn't been their day. It's 12. Gregory Santos taking over on the mound.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 2-1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock
Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single. It's 13-0. So up next, Oswaldo Cabrera. Line drive, base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 14-0. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. 1-1 now. And that one fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bellinger up to hit. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground to first. He steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. And midway in the 4th, the Yankees lead it 14-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And there's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Donovan Solano in there. And so now 1-2. The Mariners still looking for their first hit in this one. He goes down looking. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. But this one's pretty much over. 14-0. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Colin Snyder appears to be getting loose. Judge waits. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold. Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 15-0.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Gregory Santos won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Colin Snyder into the game. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Base is empty, one away. Now here's Trent Grisham. Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
2-2 down. Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And that keeps the inning going. Throw back in, holds him at first. So just a single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Chisholm at second with 2 down. That one missed. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Solo shot from Aaron Judge for the Yanks. Home half of the 5th coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in Seattle, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5, Randy Arozarena. Out to short, Volpe. The throw to first. They get the out on Arozarena.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. The Yanks up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. And a foul ball.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Chisholm. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Mariners go down quietly there. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Back at T-Mobile Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Arozarena. And he makes the catch. 1 away.
The lefty, number 24, Jason Dominguez.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Taylor Saucedo preparing to come on if needed. Brash, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Fouls one off. 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Two outs. Got him swinging. So no runs. And we're back. Now Jorge Polanco.
The second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Ian Hamilton.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
2-2 to count.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little.
Hit on the ground to short. Volpe gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 16-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And the batter now, Anthony Volpe. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. It's Aaron Judge now. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Two. Next offering misses down and away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Now back, the designated hitter.
So man aboard. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Ground ball right side, could be 2. They get 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The right fielder, Victor Robles.
There's a strike.
2.
In the air, right field. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. So a man at first. And up next for Seattle, Dylan Moore.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And now for Seattle, Donovan Solano. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. That'll do it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the no-hitter. Yankees out in front, 16-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Taylor Saucedo.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Swing and a miss, and the count
1 ball,
1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. That one hit to right. Robles settles under this one. Corrals it. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. Last half of the 8th. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Mariners DH. Rowdy Tellez. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front.
1 ball.
Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, left field, down the line. Dominguez hauls it in to end the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Number 24, Jason Dominguez.
That one missed. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 7th home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 17-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. And that one ripped to left. Puts it away for the out. Here's Cody Bellinger, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
And that's a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And here is Anthony Volpe. Bellinger stands at first with one out. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. Back in Seattle, and here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. Here comes the manager out of the... So they turn things over to the righty, Scott Effross.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
The Yankees up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
The M's down to their final strike. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Sciambi saying so long.